Man, I am just tuckered out. I'm quite tired. It's been a fairly full day today. Uh, this morning I got up and I didn't actually do all that much. Oh no, crud. I thought I worked at my normal 2 to 7 time. I totally forgot. I was at work at like 6:30 today. 6:32, something like that. And so I did do pretty much nothing before uh, work. I pretty much woke up and read uh, chapter in the Bible, and that's about it. Uh, I then went to work and had about 4 deliveries, and they all went smooth. Then I finished working, and I thought that we were going to do our scenes again at class tonight, and I was told that I needed a gray shirt for the scene. So I went to Goodwill, got a gray button-up shirt, and then I went to Ralph's. Well, I got gas, right? Because class is a fair distance away, so I filled up my gas with filled up my car with gas. Went to Ralph's and got some uh, little snacky food type stuff that I would need for the scene that I was planning on doing at class tonight. Little did I know that we were not planning on doing our scenes tonight. We were going to do improvisations. And so I literally just went out and bought some little snack food type stuff and a gray button up shirt at Goodwill for nothing. But you live and learn, I guess. Uh, and uh, crud, I mean, the little snack things were good, so it wasn't a whole, like, it wasn't necessarily a bad situation. So it is what it is. But came back from all that and just kind of relaxed for a couple hours in between work and my class. We were able to FaceTime with a really cool dude who might want the room. He is currently living in Dallas, and he's looking to move out here for uh, post production in sports entertainment or something like that. Um, and yeah, just seemed like a really good guy. Lee and I were able to, you know, actually see him and him see us, so we could like, you know, actually, it was as close as we could get to actually, obviously meeting the guy in person. That whole experience was crazy to me because just a year ago, uh, I was that guy on the other end of the Skype call or the FaceTime or whatever. I was the guy who was meeting Lee through FaceTime when he and Eric would, how they showed me around through the thing. Like, that was me doing that today. And it was unreal to me. I'm like, man alive. Just look what happens in a year. Now I'm the one showing the place to Lee and stuff. Or not to Lee, but with Lee showing the rooms to other guys. It's unreal. It was just really crazy. But hopefully that guy will work out. And then Lee, when I had to leave from my class, Lee showed the room to another guy who works down at the Americana or near the Americana, and apparently he was a nice enough guy, but uh, were probably not good. Actually, no, it was his decision not to go to this place. So, there's that. But it was still good that he came to look at it. Um, and yeah, then, I went to my class for the last time uh, for a while. And it was actually a pretty good class. It stinks for me because I feel like I'm actually learning. I feel like I'm actually uh, growing as an actor. Like tonight, I felt like I did do a good amount of work, more than anything I had done in the past. And right in the past, classes I've gone, and I feel like progress was made. I feel like I, learned and grew. And it's the reason that stinks is because it's all the way down in Venice. I don't know if I don't know if I want to put the put my car through the ringer more than it really has to be, put through the ringer. Uh, every week going down there, having it take like over an hour to get there. Oh my goodness, it's really taxing. It's really taxing. Uh, for me getting down there with the time than my car, obviously, for obvious reasons, gas and maintenance and whatnot. And it's getting up there in miles. So I don't want to just be taking it to class every week, and then all of a sudden, poof, that's it. That is done. I don't want to push the boundaries more than they need to be. That being said, the class, it was good tonight, so that was really cool. Um, uh, I'm learning that I need to really, you know, loosen up. I'm too. I'm trying too hard to be too realistic and just, do go for the subtle nuances and stuff like that. I mean, that time will come, but I need to be big and expressive and wow right now so that I can dumb it down when I need to instead of the other way around. So it's interesting, but it's productive, Um, but yeah, I don't really know what's going to happen from here on out with that because Sharon didn't talk to me about it being my last trial period class, and yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm probably gonna call her, maybe. I don't know, but we'll see. Tomorrow, I kind of feel like everything comes down to tomorrow. I think I might have mentioned this before, but um, I'm going in at 11:30 to meet with my potential new boss, which I'm very excited about. I have good feelings about this, high hopes. So hopefully that'll work out. Uh, it's gonna be interesting figuring out how to make that work with my delivery job hours and everything. But I'm sure we could work something out. And what else is tomorrow? Tomorrow we should be able to hear back from a number of dudes about living in the room. So hope like there is a chance that by the end of tomorrow we'll have wheels in motion as far as bringing new guys in. Lord willing. So we'll see. But other than that, it's just work in the afternoon, as per usual. So I'm fairly tired right now. It's oh heavens, it's late. I'm not even gonna say how late it is, but it's late. So I'm gonna call it there. I will talk to you guys tomorrow.